What's going on, big dog? If you're stuck, we're going to get you unstuck. When it comes to getting unstuck, everyone wants a fancy answer or the 10-step method. But here's the reality. To get unstuck, when you're stuck, because we've all been there, that's not an uncommon thing. And even after you've reached certain levels of success, whatever your definition of success is, whatever it is, you will still get stuck at times. This is normal. We all do. So the thing you have to do is you have to do something. You have to do something. That sounds so simplistic. And again, people want that fancy answer. Well, you gotta write down 10 steps. You gotta do this. No. The first thing you gotta do is you gotta just do something. You gotta get off your butt. Okay. And if you want the nice answer, you can go online, you can find those nice answers of the cozy things that they tell you and the feel-good answers, or maybe you call your mom or you call a relative and they'll give you the fancy stuff, the soft stuff. But the reality is you got to get up and you got to do something. Especially being a man in this day and age, you got to get up and you got to get moving. Because here's the reality. Nobody's coming to the rescue. No one's coming to your rescue. No one's coming to my rescue. No one's coming to your rescue. At my lowest points, there was no one handing me anything, doing anything for me. I had to pick myself up and get moving. And that's the thing. When you're stuck, and again, we all get stuck. Even after you've achieved a few things, you got to get up and do something, anything. And this is the thing. When you're stuck and you're overwhelmed, okay, because that's when you're stuck, that's what it is. You're overwhelmed. You might have a zillion things to do. You might have a mountain of bills. You might have a couple $100 in your checking account, but you got $1,000 in bills due this week. You might have 2 weeks of projects to do, and you got to get them done tonight. So you get so overwhelmed that you don't do anything, and that's what a lot of people do. They'll get so mentally taxed from all this that they'll just sit and go play video games, go watch TV, go crack a beer. And I'm not saying any of those things are wrong in themselves, okay? They all have their places. But when you've got something to do, something to accomplish, the way you get going again is to pick up a task and do it. It could be the smallest task on your not on your list. I don't want to say on your list, but something that's going to take you in that direction. So for example, if you're starting your work week and you got to make $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, whatever it is, and you're overwhelmed, pick up the phone and make a phone call. That's it. Just start. Get going. Start. Do it now. If your house is a complete disaster and you want to get it under control, just start. Grab a garbage bag and start cleaning up. Just set your timer for 5 or 10 minutes. A thing that really worked for me over the years is on the days where I've got a lot to do and I'm not even talking about during the workday. I'm talking about like at night when I've got some other stuff to do that I don't want to do, some extra projects, maybe work on projects for my business or work on things on top of my business I'm working on. On those days where I just don't feel like doing anything, but I know I got to get some stuff done, what I'll do is I'll set a timer for like 10 minutes or 5 minutes. And that sounds inconsequential. Like I'll set the timer for like 10 minutes and I'll say, okay, for 10 minutes, I'm just gonna do this, or 5 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it might be. And I say, okay, I'm just gonna do this, whether I gotta do a quick mail, I might only mail out 4 things, or I might, start writing this script, or I might, whatever it is I'm doing, I'm saying I'm only gonna do it for about 10 minutes. When the timer goes off, if I'm still burned out for the day, then I'm just gonna stop, go to bed, watch TV, drink a beer, whatever it might be, and I'll get back to it. But a lot of times what happens is you do it for 10 minutes and you get yourself a little bit of momentum. Just a little bit. A little bit. You don't turn into Incredible Hulk that second, but you just get yourself a little bit momentum. A little bit. And then you're like, okay, here we go. And then you can go a little bit longer and a little bit longer. And then all of a sudden that 10 minutes turns into, a half hour or an hour and a half. And all of a sudden you got some stuff done. So all of a sudden you got some stuff done. So that's how you get unstuck, is you just start by doing something. You get going, you get moving.